Loading!
26 was fine.
Loading! More stone is needed.
Yeah, this was right before the snake attack, I guess. So I want a perimeter deterrent. We gotta stop what happened last time from happening. We've gone back in time to save it.
A message from the snake. Too bad you must die. I was enjoying our little game.
Moving out!
So yeah, you guys start going to that tower.
My bow is yours. That's quite a run.
Just somebody get to that tower. That's a weak spot. One that I cannot have. Like, this main force can take care of really anything.
Needed,
Shot!
sire.
Ready, sir! Moving
I need more
out!
coming over here to take care of the stragglers.
Outlying villagers had seen a band of the snake's troops heading this way.
Let's get some more cannons going. This is so far, we're getting a low amount. This is what happened last time, but the thing is, this is why I'm getting these guys over there.
Saving!
The job is simple.
Fall in! Wait for it! At the double! Quick! Just dash!
The snake's troops are attacking.
The problem is these guys.
Loading! Attain! Shot!
What I should do, actually go back.
Loading!
I should do this
Stone
time.
needed.
Is buy my stone, like I did last time. Put my perimeter turret like last
Jump
time.
to it! Forward! At the double!
That should be good.
Sir!
You guys will be this little tiny tower over here.
Shoulder! Homs!
A message from the snake. Too bad you must die. I was enjoying our little game. Weapons needed. Weapons
Shot!
needed, sire.
Ready, sir! Moving out!
And now I'll move you guys to the main one as
We await
reinforcements
orders. Me lord?
instead of unnecessary
That's quite a
thing to
run.
stop the death of my team. Which is
Saving!
what I tried doing last time, and you see how that went. So I was also trying to make more tanners, because there just is not enough tanners. There we are, 4 tanners. That's a bit better. Double the amount of tanners I had before. That will hopefully do something.
Outlying villagers had seen a band of the snake's troops heading this way.
Moving out!
see, we're surviving a lot more this one. All the ones in the corner are dead.
Attain! Shot!
The enemy are vanquished.
Saving!
Quick, quick, quick. Somehow they managed to breach through, so...
The snake's troops are attacking.
There we are. Just in time.
Jump to it!
We await orders. Instructions.
Sir!
Slowly but surely, more reinforcements are on the way. Just keep defending,
Saving.
guys.
Shoulder! Holmes! Ready, sir!
Oh my god, there's a whole way up there. Oh. Well then. That's not what I like to see.
The enemy are vanquished.
Alright, that's good. But that was bad. Alright, so that's a little bit more stronger.
Saving!
That way we have something going.
Attain!
needed,
Shot!
sire.
Fall in! Moving out!
Okay, so we only have 3,000 gold at the moment, but that's okay.
Not enough goods.
Just before I did
Saving.
the 4 iron. Nope, it's after.
Gold is flowing into the treasury,
people
sire. Worship you, sire.
I'm only seeing one mill. Where's the second mill? Were they right next to each other?
Morning, your lordship.
There's still not enough wheat going on here. Alright, fine. Another wheat farm. Go ahead. And again, we have a bunch of flour. Like so much flour that we should make some more bakers. Double up the bakers everywhere.
Not enough workers available to run this building.
Definitely part of the problem of this one is space. Not much space in this one.
Recruits needed, sire.
Attain! Shot! Attain! Shot! Moving out!
There we are, another guy. This definitely
Saving.
is not going to be a quick level. Just because I'm doing
Our
terrible
food
at
stocks
getting
are
food.
dwindling, my liege. Outlying villages had seen a band of the Snake's troops heading this way.
How's religion doing? Up the area effect, next level at 75. Let's go to church like way out here because I think it has something to do with like my troops or so. So we'll have like a church literally right behind the wall. As weird as that sounds.
Saving!
The people love you, my lord. Our granary stocks are growing, sire.
So yeah, we need more.
Our
Extra
treasury
+4.
is emptying. The people people worship you, sire. The snake's troops are attacking.
Saving.
Well, let's hope this does something better than what we've been seeing. Waiting. We need more hops farms as well. I see. Get some more hops in there then. Sure.
Attain.
Weapons
Shot.
needed, sire.
Jump to it. Moving out.
One more troops on that wall. Go ahead and murder everyone. Have fun with
People
it.
love you, my lord. Outlying villagers have seen a band of the snake's troops heading this way. The enemy are vanquished. The people love you, my lord.
With that and the
Saving.
like, boost at times, we're doing pretty well.
Attain.
Weapons needed,
Shot.
sire.
Sir. Moving out. Moving out.
We're doing so well. We're starting to get a good army size here. They say she killed her last husband. Wait, what?
Not enough goods.
Saving.
Gold is flowing into the treasury, sire. The people love you, my lord.
So we're up to 81 in taxes. Doing pretty good.
Our
in food.
granary stocks are
Finally.
growing, sire. The snake's troops are attacking.
At the moment, there's plenty of bread. Also plenty of bakers. Hard for me to tell what's actually going on.
Attain.
needed,
Shot.
sire.
Shoulder. Halt. Moving out.
I just want a few extra crossbowmen.
Ready, sir.
Looks like the crossbowmen are going to be making up most of these ones over here. Priest, what are you doing?
Outlying villagers have seen a band of the snake's troops heading this way.
Let's get another church in here to
Saving.
save it.
The people love you, my lord.
You guys just keep guarding.
The enemy are vanquished.
That's always good to hear.
Not enough
Sell a bit
goods.
more iron. Come on. At least we're at 44,000, but still. There's still a long way to go. Okay, what's going on? I think we're getting more bread. I think we can
The
afford another
snake's
baker.
troops are attacking.
That's what the cream is trying to tell us, is that we can afford another baker.
Saving.
We constantly build up food production.
The
Our
people
popularity is
love you,
constantly
my
dropping.
lord.
Because
Gold is flowing into the treasury, sire. The people love you, my lord.
we need to get some more good things going now. You want some freaking dancing bears? My army of dancing bears shall defend me from
Can't
the enemy.
place that there, my lord. Can't place that there, my lord. Vanquished. The people are not afraid of you at all, my lord.
Good things for next level.
Can't place that there, my lord. The people love you, my lord.
Here we are, plus
Our
5.
treasury is the people love you, my lord.
Food. That sits for tats, but I can add
Our
another
treasury
3.
is emptying.
We can go up here.
The people love you, my lord.
Now if you guys can keep up production.
Saving.
Gold
said
is
it's double
flowing
ration.
into the treasury, sire. The people love you, my lord.
We'll add some extra freaking dancing bears
Can't
over
place
here.
that there, my lord. The people think you are fantastic, liege. Can't place that there, my lord. The people think you are really, really nice, sire. Can't
I'm
place
really,
that
really
there, my
nice.
lord.
How many things in that sphere factor
People
level?
think you are
5.
really, really nice, sire.
There we are. A bunch of freaking
You are
dancing bears
worshipped as
everywhere.
the kindest man in all the kingdom, my liege.
There we are. So many dancing bears everywhere.
Saving.
Dancing bears just everywhere.
The people love you, my lord.
But that means now I have maximum taxes, which is brilliant. And now everybody is taking time off. So yeah, how's my Richard going?
Outlying villagers have seen a band of the Snake's troops heading this way.
Got a priest right over here by the houses, sure. We have 6 priests, but none of them are blessed efficiently.
Saving.
Are the priests taking time off?
I could just lie down here and sleep forever.
You're not really helping. You're gonna
The
do my
people
kingdom.
love you, my lord. Our granary stocks are growing, sire. Gold is flowing into the treasury, sire. Love you, my lord.
But yeah, with all this in mind, you're doing pretty well.
Saving.
Wandering randomly, really?
The Snake's troops are attacking.
Let's just hope these taxes really work out in the end.
Fall in.
Wait a minute.
Attain. Shot.
What are those about? Green dots of greenness.
Jump to it.
Everyone has the green dots. What's going on with that? We have random green dots on these guys. Okay. Hooray! I have collected green dots! I don't know why.
Attain.
needed,
Shot.
sire.
Shot. Moving out.
But I love it. It's a thing. Now I'm taxing like crazy.
Not enough goods.
5,000?
Saving.
6,000 will be at the halfway
Outlying
mark.
villagers have seen a band of the Snake's troops heading this way.
The bears approve.
You are worshipped as the kindest man in all the kingdom, my liege.
Get the population rising. Food is
The
okay,
people
I guess.
love you, my lord.
That's good. Whoa! That explains a lot. Troop combat bonus. Total troops. But yeah, troop combat bonus, plus 25. It has the flower.
Granary
Good things.
stocks are very low, sire.
Apparently, good things increase the ability of troops. Because, yeah, there's the flower. And I don't believe I've ever seen that before until I've added a bunch of good things. I don't normally mess with good things, but here I wanted maximum popularity so I could
The
spam gold
snake's
like crazy.
troops are attacking.
So, yeah. Ends up by doing that. It turns out my army's freaking efficient.
Saving!
Yay! You know what that means? I could just cause everything to be murdered in there. Okay, guys, what now? Not going to be very good at selling things. I have to rely on my taxes, which is pretty high and very consistent. And,
You are worshipped as the kindest man in all the kingdom, my liege.
is there really any other way to make money? Any way that would make the money-making scheme faster? Not that I know of.
The people love you, my lord.
Oh my god, I'm out of
villagers
food.
have seen a band of the
We're
snakes
doomed!
troops heading this way.
We're doomed!
Gold is flowing into the treasury, sire. The people love you, my lord.
And
Gold is flowing into the treasury, sire. The enemy
Okay.
is the kindest man in... The people love you, my lord.
So now we have a massive, insane amount of popularity even with that. Look at that. We have no food, and we still have popularity.
Our gold stocks grow steadily, sire. The
That's
people
brilliant.
love you, my lord.
We're so freaking popular that at this time, with food, without any food at
Saving!
all, we're fine. Of course, it's not exactly helping us get our taxes, are we? So how do I get out of this mess?
The snake's troops are attacking.
We gotta let the food... Wait a minute, the food is building up now. Look at that. It's slowly but surely just building up. And actually, I can afford another baker. Well, let's do exactly that. We're a baker somewhere in this mess. There's so much room of stuff. We're a baker right here. Because why not? Now hopefully... He's praising the deer! He just praised the deer, okay.
Saving!
Good. Now we know those deer are Catholic. That'll definitely help us. That was the most important thing in the game. He praised the deer.
The enemy are vanquished. The people worship you, sire. No change in the treasury, lord. The people worship you, sire.
So what I can do now is drop it with insane taxes. This is going to have to be like a micromanagement thing, huh? Where I basically tax people like crazy, get my gold up, then drop it, let it boost back up with a ridiculously fast boosting system. All in all, this is a pretty good idea, actually. I like it. So what I'm going to do is just tax people like crazy. It's a great strategy. I'm proud of it.
Our granary stocks are growing, sire. Gold is flowing into the treasury, love you, my lord.
Let's actually put it back up to extra rations. It's starting to be able to handle it again.
The people love you, my lord.
And the more taxes we get, the better.
Not enough
kingdom.
goods.
Oh, I bought! I didn't want to buy!
Not enough goods.
I want my money back! Well, that's part of the problem. currently ends.
Not enough workers available to run this building.
Let's get another house.
Can't place that there, my lord.
That way we get another inn. Because they need some mail. So with that in mind, with 2 working inns.
Granary stocks are very low, sire.
Yeah, I know. It's all
Saving.
part of a master plan.
The people love you, my lord.
A plan to get money up as fast as possible, then drop it down, boost it back up.
Outlying villagers had seen a band of the Snake's troops heading this way.
So that way now. What can I do? Why is religion so inconsistent?
Stone needed.
Yeah.
We are almost out of food, sire.
Yep, we know this. What am I even supposed to do with all these extra resources? I'm creating so many resources, I don't know what to do with them. I'm rich in crossbowmen. Okay. Food is gone, so now we're going to be dropping popularity
Saving.
like crazy.
Food.
The granary
Food. I'm
is
putting on
empty,
so
sire.
much weight.
Might as well put it to full rations then. And let it drop like crazy.
The people hold you in great esteem, my lord. The Snake's troops are attacking.
Not a lack
The
of
people
flour.
hold you in great esteem, my lord. The people hold you in great esteem, my lord.
Alright, we're starting to get too close.
Gold is flowing into the
I
treasury,
need to pull it
sire.
back. Yeah, let's pull it back. Other way.
Sentiment is warm towards you, my liege.
With that, now we'll just start flying back up.
We are almost out of food, sire.
And that's without food. I mean, with food. Without food, it goes up faster, but with food, even a slight bit of food will go up like crazy. It's a very useful way.
Outlying villagers have seen a band of the Snake's troops heading this way.
Really, I have a nice defense system here that we don't have to worry about anything. It's great because I only have a limited amount of space and really need to use a lot of this. So, yeah, now I want to
Granary
boost that
stocks are very
popularity.
low, sire. No change in the treasury, lord. No change in the
Popularity
treasury,
up.
lord. The people love you, my lord.
Look at how fast it just went back up, though. And this is why this is a great strategy. Because then I can tax people like crazy.
No change in the treasury, lord.
Alright, time to start taxing.
Saving.
So,
The
let's see
people
here.
love you, my lord. The Snake's troops are attacking.
Air coverage is pretty good. What's going on with food? Waiting on what?
The apocalypse is upon us.
Well, the wheat farmers are taking time off. That's why. Everybody's just wandering around here. Is the trash lazy people? Just keep murdering everyone. That's your job, after all. Murder everything in a 10-yard vicinity.
Outlying villagers had seen a band of the Snake's troops heading this way. Gold is flowing into the treasury, sire. Sentiment is warm towards you, my liege.
Alright, let's start working it back up.
Saving!
The enemy are vanquished. Work halted, my lord.
Let's halt the tanners. This way dairy farms can produce even more food. More varieties. We'll start building up more dairy farms. That's my main source of food, but as another type will work.
The snake's troops are attacking. No change in the treasury, lord. The people love you, my lord.
What I love with this certain setup, I'm basically able to be pretty static. I don't have to worry about food, which is brilliant because with the amount of laziness people have, they're not exactly making much food. Like, part of the problem is because everyone's wandering around randomly, I'm not exactly getting much work done here. We need a bunch of wheat farms. Just here we hopefully somebody will work.
The enemy are vanquished.
This really is the easiest castle I've ever not worked in.
Yeah, that's the problem. Everyone doesn't have a work ethic at all. People are lazy piece of trashes. They just sit around doing nothing all day besides just walking around and dancing with the bears. They're starving to death in this castle because they refuse to make food. We're doomed. We're really, really doomed.
Not enough goods.
Then again, we're not, because it's so ridiculously high that they don't even care that they're starving to death. I made it so good for these people that they no longer care about the fact that they're dying of starvation. That right there is amazing.
We are almost out of food, sire.
Like, I even care! We're always out of food in this castle. It's part of a feature of this castle. The lack of food.
The people worship you, sire.
Wow!
Saving!
We're starting to get really high
No
coverage.
change in the treasury, lord.
Let's touch people like crazy! To
The people
celebrate this!
love you, my lord.
Start building back some food, come on. Come on, you lazy pieces of trash. You can do it! It's not that I don't have enough building, it's the fact that everyone's wanted to dance with the bears! Why do you want to dance with the stupid bears?
Villagers have seen a band of the snake's troops heading this way. Gold is flowing into the treasury, sire.
So now that I've ridiculously taxed these people, once again, which easy going castle, or one that's selling a lot of stuff. Again, ridiculous. We're at 8,000. Wow. We're actually doing better than I thought. Almost at 9,000. That's a decent amount. So at least we're getting a lot done. As in, Look at all the different
The snake's troops
randomness
are
going on.
attacking.
Eventually, we might even get some food. But yeah, with this army bonus at 25, yeah, I'm not really even concerned over here. Like, I could ignore that corner and be happy the rest of the game.
Where are the macemen?
Basically, they're ready to murder anything that comes in this vicinity. This really is a joke at this point, and it's just a matter of time to eventually get the gold. It's just very long, but it's not really that hard. Just very time-consuming.
Not enough goods. Gold is flowing into the treasury, sire.
And because it is
Outlying
so...
villagers have seen a band of the snake's troops heading this way.
Honestly, I prefer the last level to this. Not a big fan of this level just because it's kind of like some of the earlier levels, but
Your popularity is rising.
Getting the 12,000 gold is just not that interesting of
Granary
a thing.
stocks are very low, sire.
Not that big on the economic things. And yeah. Having an army of crossbowmen to guard is nice. But at this point, it's such a joke that, yeah. And overall, having the design of this castle being really terrible. I guess that's one thing about taking over another castle, is the fact that you end up with a terrible designed castle. One that's, like, crammed to the brim. I should actually have spent a lot of, like, resources just rebuilding it all, since I could afford to. But, you know...
The snake's troops are attacking.
The rate I'm going, I don't really need to.
No change in the treasury, lord.
Taxation time.
Our food stocks are dwindling, my liege.
Every little bit towards this death will count.
Our food stocks are dwindling, my liege.
Normal rations.
The people love you, my lord.
Alright, so...
We are almost out of food, sire.
Bad when the people making the ale are less lazy than everyone else. Why couldn't the wheat farmers not be lazy?
Outlying villagers have seen a band of the snake's troops heading this way.
Oh, it's them and the bakers. Like, we have a wheat coming in, and yeah.
Our granary stocks are growing, sire. The people hold you in great esteem. Our granary stocks are growing, sire. The people hold you in great esteem, my lord.
So for a few, we can hold this. That'll allow it to boost even further up.
The enemy are vanquished. Our food stocks are dwindling, my liege.
Normal rations.
Gold is flowing into the treasury, sire.
Look at that. 2,000 more gold to go.
Saving.
We're almost there. Like I said, this level isn't really my favorite just because it seems more tedium based than anything at this point. Oh, look at that. There's actually been damage to these
The armory
walls.
is full, my lord.
Yeah, I kind of figured. At some
The
point that would happen.
snake's troops are attacking.
Oh wait, I'm waiting for these guys to eventually break through so that way we can actually get some action here. Just that way I can start using my powerful crossbowmen on these walls. Even if it murders half the people. Because everyone's going to want to dance with the stupid bears.
Our granary stocks are growing, sire. Sentiment is warm towards you, my liege.
I can actually do this.
Sentiment is warm towards you, my liege.
Now we can boost up a little bit of popularity for a little bit. Since we got a little bit of production coming in.
The armory is full, my lord.
That way we can continue building up our taxes. The more money, the closer to 12,000 we get. The closer to 12,000 we get, the quicker we can get this mission done. That way we can get to something a bit more interesting, such as actual combat. And this is combat, you know. I guess I have myself to blame for this situation where I basically have strong guys up here. But, you know, at the same time, I'm not a big fan of the goal of getting 10,000, 12,000 gold. You know, I'm more the type that likes building for a siege and having like a nice fast siege. That's slow-based economic mission. And the latter is really what this was. I like the first part
is full, my lord.
for the siege, but now it's just kind of there. And the siege part wasn't really that nice.
Food, sire.
Because it was like, because I had to keep the castle, I didn't want to damage the castle too much. So it became, let's knock it out, take a little bit of time, shoot down a little guy here, little guy there. Wasn't exactly the best siege map where you just go full destruction and try and destroy as much as possible while losing fewest casualties. Oh, we're about to end up without food.
Normal rations.
Luckily, we already have over 11,000, so we're in the home stretch. In fact, I could start selling some stuff.
Granary stocks are very low, sire.
Halfway to 12,000. We're almost there, people.
The armory is full, my lord.
Yeah, I won't sell for much.
Our granary stocks are growing, sire. Outlying villages have seen a band of the Snake's troops heading this way.
Something tells me we'll be done before the next band arrives. Because at this point, we're pretty much done.
Gold
it's almost there.
Flowing into the treasury, sire.
Say about like 2 more months worth, and we'll be done. Oh,
granary stocks are very low, not sire. Enough goods.
So we're almost there. Definitely food doesn't cost that much here. But I think the next month will do it.
We are almost out of food, sire. The armory is full, my lord.
5 gold. Let's do this. Last month. Last month. Come on.
A message from the snake. Ah! You severely try my patience. I will remove you yet.
You made the gold! Ah!
The snake's troops are attacking.
And we're killing people while we win.
Victory!
So, yeah. Like I said, not really my favorite level. It reminds me of some of the previous levels, like the one where we had to do ale and whatnot. But I guess the way to say this one in comparison to those weren't as tedious. To get 20 hops wasn't actually that big of a deal. It took a little bit of time, but not long. To get 12,000 gold takes a while. It's, you know, it takes a bit of time because you gotta put everything to maximum taxes, hope it builds up, and then you have to manage the stuff while trying to make sure you don't go above below 50. And that's really what it ended up being in the end, was drop it, raise it, drop it, raise it, while spamming, you know, the very good items. So really, it was taking advantage of very good items and then not having people work at all, but because of how popular we were just able to have taxes at the maximum a lot. So, yeah. Like I said, not really my favorite mission at all. I'm more of a combat-oriented person as far as I know, and that was more economic. Beyond the first part, that was a siege. And also, I don't think we've learned a single thing about tunnelers, because I didn't use a single tunneler in the mission. I think I completely, I think I tried at the very beginning. I was shot down, and then I didn't really bother with them again, because as you see, we did pretty fine without them. Um, I guess I really should have tried after we got rid of the initial one, so that way I didn't have the maceman trying to break down the wall. I could have done a tunneler underneath the wall and probably done it more efficiently, but I wasn't thinking at the time. And it worked pretty fine the way I did it because it did a nice distraction to murder the maceman. So, all told, it ended up working out pretty well. Great distractions, diversions. Um, and yeah, like I said, I would like more of a once you siege the castle you win type of campaign. I'm hoping that this game will have one of those, because that's kind of something I'd be interested in, is trying to do what the enemy does, basically trying to take a castle, and if you kill the lord or whatever, you win the mission. I would like that type of mission. And so far, we have yet to see anything like that. And a full scale, legitimate siege would just be an awesome mission. I can imagine that being. I mean, I understand a big part of this game is the whole economic part, and that is definitely good. But it would definitely be nice to be the offending for us for once. And we have been. Like I said, this is another mission like the one back in the Snake, and it definitely is more than the Snake one was, especially with like tunnelers. Even though I didn't use them, I just ended up using Maceman to break down that wall. But like I said, overall, it's a bit more because we actually had a wall. We had crossbowmen. In fact, this is the first level with offensive crossbowmen. So that definitely is saying that we're going to have to be dealing with crossbowmen a lot more, and to be ready with a bunch of crossbowmen of our own. As you see, spamming the enemy with crossbowmen was the solution. Hopefully, the next mission they'll actually let me build my own base, because I was not exactly happy with the design of this one. A lot of it was very poorly designed. It was like the barracks was in the middle of like the base, and I don't like the barracks being anywhere near like the rest of the stuff, because it just takes up space. And we could have used that space for a wheat farm, a secure dairy farm for the tanner, because the tanner had to travel a long distance. In fact, the Fletcher was like halfway across the base. And yeah, a lot of them were just in very inappropriate spots. The fact that we didn't really have a nice wheat foundation, but the church and everything else that was already pre-placed was kind of in the way. And deleting them, I could have deleted them because of a good amount of resources, but because we're trying to get to 12,000 gold, it was almost like I want to keep certain resources around. So, yeah. Like I said, it isn't a terrible mission. I don't hate the mission at all, but it felt more of a grindy based thing that was more inevitable that you won. As long as you got a good secured front, it would just be, you kind of sit there waiting for a certain amount of gold. And I guess you could say the same about waiting for like the enemy to come, but I don't know, gold is just kind of a thing that's there. Making a certain amount of gold is not really something I'd like a mission revolved around. I understand that it's nice because now we find out that Wolzak is dead, which is definitely an interesting plot point. Um, and the intro was nice, but the end was also kind of like, yeah, what's up with the snake? Upset about me about getting gold? Ah! You got that gold! You made gold! How dare you make money? It's a really weird thing, Why is the snake constantly attacking you? Does he know? I mean, I understand he wants to get his kingdom back, but why didn't he send a message long before about like that? And it felt kind of like irrelevant. Honestly, this whole mission was kind of like irrelevant to the whole combat-based thing. It's like, oh yeah, we finally got, we might actually be getting the king back. So let's get some money. And oh, by the way, the snake happens to be getting a bunch of money. Let's go after the snake. I guess the best way to say it is this mission felt more like a filler mission than really any type of real progress. I don't really feel I made any progress whatsoever in this mission beyond the whole thing with the supposed king. But yeah, beyond that, and the fact that Wolsak is dead, this is really just a filler mission. And as you see, tunnelers weren't that revolutionary of a thing at all for me because I ended up not using them at all. Maybe I'll change in the future. After all, I ended up using a Mace Man in this one, only because the Mace Man existed, and I used iron to use as selling resources, so it's good for gold, but I still don't have any motivation to make Mace Men of my own, which was what I said at the start of the video. So, yeah, it pretty much still stands that Mace Men are useless to make. They're just kind of mooks, and tunnelers are kind of a thing. As you see, when it comes to defending a base, tunnelers are completely useless. So, yeah, it's only going to be useful if we do more offensive-based missions. So hopefully that's going to be a thing of Act 3 now that we're in Act 3 or whatever. I forget even what Act 3's title was, but, it seems like if that's the idea, and we'll be starting to do more offensive ones, it'd be nice because I could use tunnelers and maybe start using them some way. Like I said, I've never played up to this far, so learning all these units and how to really use them efficiently. I've seen the units, I've played with them in the scenario editor. I've thrown just a bunch of units together and had them murder each other, but I've never used them in an efficient way. I've never actually used the tunneler's tunnel function. I just told him to hit a guy with a pickaxe and let him die. So, yeah. Definitely very different. Anyway, I've been rambling, so let's click and see what happens.
With the ransom money already well on its way to Sir Longarm, it will hopefully not be long before the king is released.
I know we have had our minor disagreements in the past, but I am certain we can make amends. You have my word that if we declared a truce, any conditions you make will be honored.
Oh, wow. Look at that. The snake is basically saying, let's make amends. And I can see why he's saying that. Because we're on the last of his lands. Look at that. He has one piece of land left. But yeah. Look at the last time he tried making a truce with us. He kept his word somewhat, but then broke his word on other things. So he's proven himself untrustworthy in the past. And he was the one who killed our father. So, with all that in mind, I don't think exactly we're going to be too willing to work with this truce. Especially since the one who would be most willing to accept such a trap, Lord Wolsak, is dead. So, sorry, Snakey. You've come a little bit too late. You killed the one guy who'd be good. See, this is what happens when Pig comes in and kills, takes one of the counties. Now, all of a sudden, you're gonna die. So, next time around, I guess we shall be trying to murder the snake once and for all, thereby getting rid of the second tyrant. I definitely look forward to it. Until then, people, until then, thank you very much for watching. Let's actually click that because that's going to be Snake Eyes, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, there it is on the list. Wow, I wonder if this is actually where the bottom of the list will be. If that's the case, we're actually getting pretty far into the game. Wow. Anyway, as I was saying before, thank you very much all for watching. It's been a struggle to get through this mission because of a lengthy requirement for gold. Like I said, it wasn't really that challenging, more than it was just a long grind. But we did it, we made it through, and now we're on a new level where we get to murder the snake once and for all. We're back on track on getting the story done. Anyway, thank you very much all for watching, and I shall see you all next time. And until then, 12,000 gold is a terrible thing to try and get. That's all I could come up with. I'm sorry, people. I can't keep these up much longer until next time. But anyway, I shall see you all later. Thank you very much for watching. I know I just said this. Why am I saying it again? I'm repeating myself. Oh no!